Okay, it's 10 now, and I just ate a little bit. Oh, I should off my fan. Not, I don't think. Or not off, I'm gonna set it to the lowest so you can hear me better. Yeah, today is the start of the week. It's Monday, and I'm not really sure. I don't really have very fixed things on my calendar. I'm not sure if I can show you. I mean, I think I can show you how my calendar looks like at its freshest. It looks something like that, where I have the creative block in the morning, and then the admin block, and then the learning block at the end of the day. It doesn't always go as planned, but yeah, every fresh week. Oh my god, wait, it's a bit noisy. Damn it. But yeah, at every start of the week, it looks something like that. And then based on the things that is most important, I'll put it in the creative block. And then the admin block is like the things that require less creative juices. I mean, yeah. I don't think I have anything special planned because I kind of see it as a day, like as things come along, it happens, you know. But I guess the main priority for me is to learn as much about the design space as much as I can. For today, I'm probably gonna work on the template for the morning, and then I have a call at 12 to kick off a project. Then I'll start calling. I'll start seeing if there's any design agencies. I'll just start cold calling the design agencies. Hopefully the founder. I'll call like maybe 5 to 10. I think that's enough, hopefully. And then from there, I'll create some templates for some email templates, and then maybe some automations as well. And then at the end of the day, I'm trying to learn a bit of Make.com or like some AI automation stuff. Yeah, I guess this is the start of my week. And yeah, for those that are new here, hi, my name is Jay. How do I usually introduce myself? Oh my god. Oh shit, there's an airplane. Fuck! I'm just trying to document my life, trying to figure out how to start a business, how to run a successful business. Yeah, I want to share the things that I learned, the things that I've gone through in terms of like business, design, or life, right? I'm trying to post once a week for YouTube. So I think I should get started right away. I'm like procrastinating. Oh, okay. Okay, it's been like 1 hour, 40 minutes ish, and I finally got the pricing page done for this template. I think I can just show you since it's just a concept. So I'm doing it on Framer. Let me just show you. Okay. So yeah, this toggle thing was it was easier than I expected it to be. But yeah, I just did this FAQ section, which was a lot more painful than I expected it to be. But yeah, I finally got that done. Like if I scroll all the way down. Yeah, it's a bit different. That's why it's quite a pain in the ass. Halfway through, I realized I could use a CMS, which makes it a lot easier for people to edit. So I can just come here and change it like that. Yeah. But yeah, I have to prepare for the call that's happening in like 20 minutes. So yeah, hopefully that goes well. I'm in a bit of a pickle. It's almost 5 already and I haven't made any calls because I haven't really found a company or an agency in Singapore that I really like, I guess. A lot of the creative agencies, there's a lot of creative agencies. There's a lot of brand agencies, okay? So many. Maybe because I'm numb from the word branding. Like everyone uses branding now. Like, wow, it's insane the amount of branding agencies there are. So I guess whenever I see branding or like brand design or identity design still kind of makes sense, I guess. But I guess like none of the digital presence that these agencies have is as good as I like. I'm not criticizing them, okay? It's just from my point of view. And yeah, a lot of it is like print design, branding design. Yeah, I guess I'm looking more into like UI UX design, product design, like app design. And I just can't seem to find a lot of those. At least locally, I can't find a lot of those. The more I see what's out there, it makes me feel more like actually it's most of the, like I feel like I could do better, you know, but I don't want to feel too full of myself, you get what I mean? Because I'm sure they have skill sets of their own. If not, they can't survive, right? Because there's so many branding agencies, right? But I do see some, and then I realize like they feel a bit too big. Like they have, or the clients that they have worked with are like something like Adidas, Canon, Sony. Like I don't even think they would consider me, you get what I mean? I'm so limited, you know, like I keep constraining myself. Or maybe I'm just procrastinating, but yeah, then some have so many different locations as well. What should I do? Hopefully I can find some. Okay, I have like it's 4:45 right now. I'm gonna spend the next 15 minutes really finding, and if I feel like I still really cannot find, then I'll reconsider the job offer that I got like 2 days ago and see what I can do, I guess, because it doesn't make sense for me to spend so much time doing this. So yeah, it's quite insane. Okay, I just thought of another idea. Okay, I'm gonna go for design events instead. I actually had never been to any design events. I've been to quite a few events, but none of them are like design events. But then again, I only have less than 2 months, or like no, I have 2 months. I can work on just getting better, because the more I think about it, maybe being able to do illustrations, to create like graphics, maybe I need to learn that, because that's not something that I do. I do very I can't, yeah, I guess I do very UX kind of stuff, because I am running low in money. But then again, like, I feel like if I have more than $1,000 in my bank account, it feels like I need to spend the rest on like education. Yeah, then let me search for some design events, then I'll see how. Okay, never mind. I can't find any events that are happening soon. The earliest one that is not exactly design in a sense is like in September, just like very close to when I enlist. I guess I'll think about this tomorrow again. But yeah, because I feel like there's a lot of improving I can do by my own right now. Like, I think the whole AI thing, I don't think I've even scratched the surface of like implementing AI with design. Maybe I'll do a bit of the template since I have a bit more time before dinner. Then I will learn more about AI implementation with design. But that kind of sucks. I really want to be able to find someone that I can just have. Like, I really want to be able to find a mentor. But I guess it's really tough, especially when I have 2 months left. So, yeah. I'm like editing my second long form YouTube video, and I have no idea what the fuck I'm saying. Like, there's this huge part where it's like, I have no idea what the fuck I'm saying. I thought a lot about it. I just came to realize that I've sort of missed the point on like documenting my life. What the fuck are you saying, dude? Like, why is there so much stuttering? Oh my god, bro! What the fuck? This is torturous to watch. Okay. Oh my god. But okay, I'm still gonna try to do something about this, because I think that's like, this is a very authentic me. What the? But yeah. It's been a few days since the last update, and I've just managed to finish up the 2 other pages for this template, or for this concept. So okay, this was what I was working with, and yeah, I've already showcased this, but I did replace the logos with fake logos that I've made, because I want to submit this as a template as in Framers Marketplace, and they don't allow having other brands and other logos, and they do have a very strict policy. They don't allow repeated logos. And I've been working on the pricing page, and yeah, and there's the FAQ page, the FAQ section, and there's the use cases, and yeah, this was a pain in the ass. I tried different kind of looping animation, like there's one here and there's one more here with the circular one, and yeah, that was pretty new and quite a tough challenge. Another thing that I gave a lot more thought on is the phone menu. Yeah, in the past I didn't like the previous one. It wasn't like this. It was a lot simpler, just because I chose to not give as much thought, and I decided, okay, I think this is going to be pretty important, so I give a little bit more thought and give it more interesting layouts and have more information here and there. So I haven't done the blogs yet, which I plan to do in the future, but I kind of want to just publish this template just as it is, with the homepage, the pricing page, the use cases page. Oh right, okay, sorry, I forgot. I still have the privacy policy and the terms of use, these 2 pages. Hopefully I can get this done as soon as possible. But yeah, so I'm left with these 2 pages, and then I believe I can publish it as a template in Framers Marketplace. And I just want to say, like, Framers requirements and standards is fucking tough. Like, it's really up there. Like, the first template, which was the previous template that I tried to get into the Framers Marketplace, took like a few weeks. I had to learn all the different kind of requirements and policies that they have. Like, I didn't know the logos. They are so specific and they are so stingy. they're very particular with a lot of different things. And I did try to publish another template before, and it was too simple. And honestly, I think it's a pretty good thing. I honestly prefer templates over AI as of now. I have to edit the video, I have to edit some videos and film some videos, and yeah. Okay, 我刚做了一个华文的自我介绍，你们可以在我的 Instagram、TikTok 那边来收看，因为我想分享一下我对我的华文的名字的一点历史。如果你们要看的话，就去那边。Okay, I'm gonna change back to English here. That was too tough. I'm not extremely good at my Chinese, so that was a tough video, but I thought it would have more impact to do it in Chinese since I'm talking about my Chinese name, which is 嘉乐. Yeah. So I just filmed a little bit of short form videos just now, and then I had a call with one of my previous clients to do some website updates. So right now I'm gonna change and I'm gonna meet the girlfriend.
Last day goes, they expand and shrink. Memories blur faster than you think.
And the same thing as with Ken.
Yuna?
Next, just a blink. And this
Oh, yes, thank you.
time we sink or swim. So hold on tight to now. This time we'll blink free. This the last day free. Each second's precious true.
Hello. So we just ended the gym and there's a lot of people here, that's why I'm whispering. And then she's busy doing her stuff. I'm waiting for this video to export. And where are we going after this? Oh, okay. This is my video. So we should be going for dinner after this, and yeah. I'm like trying to post my second video now, but I'm doing this in public and I never felt more self-conscious. And she's doing work. At least she's pretending to do.
What?
Yeah, wait, what do you say, Ethan?
Why is your chest so much stronger than mine? Or more than you?
Hello. Hey, girlfriend. Okay, so I was just working on a website update project from one of my previous clients, and it's the end of the week now. It's somewhat the end of the week. It's Saturday, and I just suddenly remembered one of my worst client disasters that I ever had, and I just want to talk about it and just share. So I think this was quite early on, and I didn't really understood the idea of like reminding my client of their own deadline, because before the start of every project I will ask them when would they want the launch to be, and then they'll give me a date, and then I will optimize the project in terms of my schedule to make sure that they launch by that time. But she's not the only client that pushed back on her own deadline, but she was the only one that was not okay with it. Like the other clients that delay their own project because they don't get back to me in time, or they don't reply or whatever, right? Or they just ghost me halfway through. They don't blame me for the project being delayed and taking longer than what we planned out to be. And sometimes I'm the one that gets a bit frustrated because it's my schedule as well, you know what I mean? So it's a bit frustrating when they just push it back like that and they just ghost me. And among all those times, I don't have the habit of reminding them of their own timeline. They have their own plans of wanting the website to be launched at this date. So at that point of time, it just doesn't feel right for me to be like, hey, you want it to be launched at this time, right? So reply me by this time, you get what I mean? And I guess it's because I had the expectation that they would understand that it delays because it's kind of their fault. But there was this one client that she did inform me that it's a very crucial launch, that it gets launched, it has to be launched by this time. And I delivered as early as I could, and on my own schedule, I'm ahead of time. So like, for this deliverable, I said that I'm gonna send it to her by this date, and I managed to always send it to her a day or two prior to that deadline. It's just that she takes a while to reply me, and that delayed the project to a point where it's very close to the launch date and we are not anywhere as near as where we want to be. And then she was not happy. I mean, clearly, right? I mean, I understand. Throughout this whole process, I knew that we were gonna delay, right? But I still didn't inform her. It just didn't really make sense to me at that point of time. I mean, she didn't blame me for not reminding her. I mean, she just went around. I mean, she just, at a certain point, she was just saying things that don't really add up. Because I got the idea that she's trying to blame me for not reminding her, but she doesn't want to say that. You get what I mean? So she's finding loopholes to try and tell me that. And I think at the end of it, right, to give a bit of context, at the end of the project, right, I was supposed to pass this off to another developer, a Shopify developer that I had to find, which I found already, right? So I had to pass it off to him and then have him develop the site, and then I just designed it. And when we had that call where she started to blame me in that sense, right, I knew that there was no way we can continue doing this project. So the outcome of that call was, okay, I just passed the whole thing to this developer, and then you can communicate with this developer, and I know this developer can build up the whole site in like a day or two. Oh, but for the design that I made, the developer needed more time to develop the site that I designed. So they ended up not using the design that I created for her. She just asked the developer what he could create in a day or two or something like that. And then it was just this very basic template in that sense. And yeah, I mean, it was a very tragic process and partnership in a sense, because she was very nice. Like, we had a very good communication and partnership at the start until this thing happened, and then I honestly didn't feel good about it as well, because it just doesn't make sense to me, right? And then she was upset about it, and then I was upset, so I didn't follow up anyways after, and then neither did she, so we sort of just ended there after that call. So that kind of sucked. So now I remember, I was reminded of this situation because I was doing some message templates yesterday, and then quite a few of the templates were reminders. Then I just remembered it was because of this instance that I feel like, oh, okay, it made sense that I should just remind them, like, hey, you wanna launch at this day, right? This is your own timeline, right? Please don't delay it, like. But it's okay, this is a very harsh way to put it, right? But I get that they are busy and sometimes they overlook stuff. And I see this as a suggestive thing. Why can't I pronounce that? Suggestive. Just a very soft reminder of like, hey, you want to do this? Like, I'm making sure that doesn't happen again. Yeah, I'm setting very strict rules and terms right now to make sure that the project moves forward at every milestone and deliverable. So, yeah. Since this is the end of the week, I think we can close it off here, and I'll see you guys next week.